Okay, welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is a reading for June 28th, 2019. This is a general reading, so it's for all signs, so it may not resonate with everyone. It may just resonate with some of you. Okay, so Spirit, please tell us what we need to know for today, June 28th, 2019. Spirit, please let us know what we need to know for today, June 28th, 2019. Okay. Let's see what unfolds, guys. Oof. I get the past is very important in this reading. All right. All right. So we have the Six of Swords, the Ace of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Swords. Wow. All right. Hanged Man in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Wow, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Six of Cups upright. All right. Our major energies for this reading, you guys, is the Page of Swords. There is so much sword energy in here. So just give me a minute. Let me just actually look at the cards. And before I do so, remember the swords represent our air signs, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So I may be reading to somebody who is one of those signs, or somebody who heavily has these signs in their charts. Okay, I have two emotion cards. I've got two cups in the reading, and I've only got one major arcana. Okay, so this may be something that's going on. It's not a major issue, but it's definitely something that's got you thinking, maybe has you stuck in your head a little bit. All right, your overall message or overall energy for this reading is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, remember, represents a younger person or somebody who's not quite as mature. It can also represent a child. This is somebody who is very practiced, very prepared, very good at what he or she does, doesn't worry a whole lot about what others think, how they're feeling, is just generally very confident in their abilities, okay? They're very logical, very intelligent individuals. And this card can often represent a message. It may be a message that you don't want to hear. It can also represent somebody that says things sort of in a direct way, or maybe a little bit harsh, but they do speak the truth. Okay, that's your overall energy. The initial card that we have here for you guys is the Six of Swords, which is a beautiful card. This is a gateway card, so it's a card that we can meditate to take us to, take us more deeper into our consciousness. All right, it's a beautiful card in the upright. It means it does signify movement. The swords are our experiences and our thoughts, everything that we've learned before, and we're taking them with us into the new sort of beautiful, into this new beautiful calmer place. Okay, this boat is always leaving choppy waters, moving into sort of a placid place, and it's definitely representative of a journey. Now in this card we've got two people, so oftentimes somebody has come in to help you, or you need help, or you have helped someone. All right, and the swords, they're not weighing down the boat at all, so everything that you've learned, everything that's come before you in your journey, that's what's going to help you when you get to where you're going, which is definitely a nicer place. All right, swords energy, again, it's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay, this card is clarified by the Hanged Man in reverse. The Hanged Man upright is about getting a new perspective. It's about going inward to figure out, maybe you weren't sure where you were going or what you were going to do next. So you take a moment, you step out, you meditate. This is a very yogi pose. All right, and you sort of figure out where you're going to go from there. In the reverse position, it's kind of like, look at him, he's ready to leap. He's ready. He's a ballerina in this deck. He's ready to take that leap. He knows where he wants to go. And I get that this is actually a really beautiful energy coupled with the Six of Swords because you're ready for the journey. You're ready to take those steps. You're no longer thinking about it, okay? You've already made the decision. You're no longer just in your head. Maybe you've talked to somebody, okay, but you're definitely coming out of a pensive state and you're more into an action. Now, we have the next position, we have the Ace of Swords. Again, that's air energy. The Ace of Swords is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. In the upright, here we have two eagles landing on this amazing sword, cutting through the clouds. It's all about clarity. But we have this showing up in the reverse, which signifies that things might not be very clear. You may not understand what's going on, or you may not understand the situation. You may not see things clearly. All right, now this is clarified by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups can represent a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person. It's also sort of an immature energy. It can also represent a love message. This page is maybe a little bit underdeveloped. He is somebody who loves love, loves being in love. It's kind of like that, you know, that emo stage for teenagers. And he's making an offering, which for oftentimes is a message. But in the offering, in his cup, it's overflowing with creativity. It could be somebody who's also developing their intuition, okay? And it's in the cup there, it is full, it's overflowing, and there's a fish. Now, if we take a look at this card in reverse, it's a card, it's often what we call the stinking fish card. You really have to be discerning about this person or the information that you're getting. It's not usually very trustworthy, and I think I'm getting that maybe it's a person or a love situation or some sort of emotional situation that you're really not clear about, okay? Because it's clarifying the Ace of Swords. In the next position here, we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles represents collaboration. It represents work. It's about an artist who is working with others to create this beautiful window and this beautiful painting and this beautiful stained glass. All right, but he needs to take a step back to look and see what would look best, where he should focus on. In the reverse, it could indicate that there is a three-party situation. Okay, and because I'm getting that after the Page of Cups, I'm getting this might be for somebody. All right, it may be that you had to leave a situation that wasn't good for you after, you know, you were ready to leave, but things are unclear because maybe you still feel like you love this person or you feel like you can't trust this person. All right, but I'm getting that this could have been a three-party situation. It could be that you're not willing to work with others or collaborate with others, or this was an issue. Okay, this was an issue. This is the Earth. This is Earth, and it's being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, which is also Earth. So you may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, but again, this is somebody who doesn't really want to collaborate, or there has been a three-party situation. It could be at work, it could be at school, and I'm getting that it actually might be a work situation. All right, that you maybe you want to branch out on your own. Okay, maybe you're getting offers that you don't trust, or maybe somebody's been sort of talking more than they've been backing up with actions, backing that talk up with actions. So here we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about doing meaningful work and just keeping your head down, being consistent, doing something that's good for the community as a whole. All right, in the reverse here, though, it could be, and again, it could be financial work, but it could also be, it could be physical, it could be on health and wellness, it could be physical activity, or it could actually be making money. In the reverse, it could be that you're being too hard on yourself. Okay, it could be that you've just been too hard on yourself in this situation. Maybe this work or school situation or this third-party situation or this collaboration didn't really work out, and I'm getting Spirit is saying that you might be just too hard on yourself about this. Okay, it could also mean that this situation is going to take a lot of hard work. All right, in our outcome position here, I've got the Two of Swords. This is all about making a decision. In this deck, she is wearing a blindfold, and you've got two aces here, two aces of swords. Both might be correct, okay? Both of these swords are correct, but she's very tense, okay? If somebody were to come by and blow on her, she would fall over, fall down the cliff, okay? So she's very tense, she's thinking about it, but in not making a decision, she's also making a decision. We also have the full moon here, so it will be important to pay attention to what goes on in or around the next full moon, okay? Now, this card is clarified by just a lovely card. It's the Six of Cups, which in this deck represents children. So there may be children involved, or children may be affecting this situation. It also can be just the beautiful memories of your past, and it could also represent that somebody from your past, okay, because here we have two sixes. We have the 6 in the beginning and the 6 at the end. It could be that somebody from your past has come in to help you and or will help you. All right, so that is just beautiful energy, you guys. I'm going to pull a few oracle cards for you, okay, and just to clarify a little bit more what's going on here. Spirits, please tell us what else we need to know. Spirit, please tell us what else we need to know here. Ooh. Been dropping cards today like crazy. Wisdom. Okay, so I think from, there was either somebody, everything that you've learned in the past is now wisdom. I also get that there may be somebody that was helping you. Okay, this could be a teacher, this could be somebody, your pastor, your priest, it could be your yoga instructor, it could be, it could be a father figure as well. And there's a family in the background, so I think, that's important to pay attention to. Okay, but I think everything that you have learned in this situation and from your inner work has now converted into wisdom. All right, so we get here with the clarity. Here you have heartache and loss. So I get this situation has been very, very difficult for you. I think you now know that you maybe can't trust this situation or that person, and it has created a lot of heartache and loss. And this is also a number 3 card. So again, a 3 could represent a third-party situation or a collaborative effort that just didn't work out. Okay. Our next card here is Shadow. The shadow side, this is very interesting because, again, this represents our duality. We have the sun and we have the moon. All right, we have the moon showing up over here. We have the sun over here. So duality and paying attention to your masculine and your feminine. Also paying attention to your intuition is going to be very important. And it may also be that you were too optimistic about this situation. All right, you wanted things to really work out. Okay, but you knew you couldn't trust it, or you found out that you couldn't trust it, which created heartache and loss. All right, and now you're seeing the shadow side of the situation or of the person. Okay, and then finally here we have suffering in silence. This person is very alone. Okay, this is sort of like this is our hermit card, but there is suffering. I get that, you're suffering in making this decision. This decision was very hard for you. Okay, but there is light at the end of the tunnel there. There is the 6 of Cups, so I get that somebody from your past is going to help you, or children, something having to do with children is going to sort of end that suffering in silence, okay? And maybe it's also, I'm getting about speaking up. Maybe you haven't shared your experiences with anybody, and maybe you just need to. All right, so here we have the Thinker. Again, that's beautiful because we get that resonates very much so here with the Hanged Man who's meditating. It also resonates very much so with this Hermit card. Okay, so I get that you have done that inner work. You have analyzed the situation. Okay, regeneration is at hand, so don't worry. Spirit is saying, things may have seemed bleak, all right, but you will be okay. All right, the fates, that this was a fated situation. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to just finish up with some animal spirit cards, which are beautiful. I love animals in general, but I also truly believe if we watch animal behavior, we can see that animals are never wrong. Okay, they always do the right thing. They always know what to do. All right, because their minds aren't cluttered like ours, okay? So let's just pull a few of these bad boys. Good. Life is speeding up. All right, good. So I get that here. This was kind of a slow-moving journey, but I get that life is speeding up. Make sure you see the big picture. Okay, beautiful. So antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. Okay, and finally pig spirit, use your mind wisely. This whole reading is all about thoughts. It's a lot of sword energy. So again, spirit is saying just make sure you don't get stuck there. All right, maybe you need a little bit more balance, okay? But don't worry, you will be able to make a decision. And I get that the Six of Cups is just a beautiful karmic connection. It's things are faded. I mean, I think this is just really beautiful energy right next to each other. Look how well the cards work together, the same colors, they're absolutely gorgeous. It's faded, and I believe that your happiness is just around the corner. All right, so if any of this resonated with you guys, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And please leave me a comment. I'd like to know how this resonates with you and in your life. And I love you all. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day.